My marriage to me was very sacred in the beginning, but it became I became someone else in marriage because I think at some point I was even out of order. Like when you get to this place of pain and you can't even control yourself anymore. So I
Mm.
remember last year, February, I was at work and I got a call that there's been a strange woman in my house. And I remember driving back to my house, which was like just like 3 to 4 minutes drive from my office to the house. And I remember the only thing I picked up from my office while driving home was my mobile phone. And I remember calling my daughter. Um, I don't have my own biological child, but I got into the marriage with kids from other women, which I actually embraced as mine. And
It's
excuse
okay.
me,
Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Mm. It's
Sorry,
okay, Nabila.
it's okay.
yeah.
Don't cry.
And I
Oh.
was, I was their mommy, and I was so happy to be their mom.
Mm.
Mm, yeah. So I remember calling my daughter on my way home, and they picked up the phone, but she wasn't the one that picked up the phone. And I could remember the conversation while driving home. Um, she was in distress. She was crying and saying, "Don't hurt me." And I could remember him telling her, "You want to break my marriage. You want to break my marriage." And she was saying, "Daddy, you're beating me. Daddy, you're hurting me." And I was driving as far as I can just to get home. And when I got home, I didn't see the person. And but my daughter was a bit shaken, and she had to okay. So what am I driving at here? The first thing I could do, I was mad. I was really upset. It was a Monday I would never forget. And the first thing I did was to take my phone and went on my story, and I wrote a whole loads of rubbish, like whoever the woman is that came to my house to do this morning while I was at work. You're lucky I didn't meet you in my house because it would have been a different story. And I remember a lot of people coming at me, telling me that your business is not with the woman, is with the man who brought the lady to the house.
They always say that.
And I remember giving another chance after that. While some people think I was a fool, but being raised by a single mother myself, I was the normal Nigeria mentality of you have to make your marriage work, and I really wanted my marriage to work. But what really broke the camel's back was that I was living a lie with someone I was really deeply, madly in love with, and I thought that was my happy ending because, yeah, I've got fertility. We had issues having our own biological kids, but I was a lovely mother of two wonderful girls from two different women. I do not know that I'm not related to, but this person still see it like they were doing me justice by having kids outside without my knowledge.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it became important for my sanity, for my mental health, to take a decision that wasn't easy, but definitely a decision that made me be here today. Like I'm here today, and I can say this story because if I didn't make that decision, who knows? Being bored didn't get a chance to tell our story.
Her story. Now, I want to take you back. The abuse in your marriage, was it psychological as a result of cheating, in your opinion, or was it physical? Did he actually lay his hands on you?
I think there were times this person was being physical. I think physical like twice. But the most important thing, like the most important abuse I had, was more of verbal and emotional abuse, I would say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
And
yeah.
let's talk about the cheating, because I hear your side. I always try to be as fair as possible and allow every party say their own side of the story, just for the sake of fairness. The cheating, in your opinion, was it just a one-off? Was it just a Nigerian man? Nigerian men can cheat here and there, but they love their wives. There was something I posted today on my Instagram. I don't know if you saw it. I said many Nigerian men are actually very faithful, especially to their side chicks. The average man is faithful to his side chick. He has just one side chick. And because I saw a video of a man destroying the range his side chick got from her other boyfriend. He was angry and he was pained that after all I did for this girl, apart from my wife in Canada, this is the only other girl, this is my only side chick. And I'm like, so, and it seemed normal to a lot of people. I want to ask you, is it normal? Was it a one-off, or was it a constant part of your life?
I had to deal with it constantly. And at some point, they told me it came with the job.
Oh.
It came with the job.
They told me it came with the industry this person is. Like, it's normal.
Oh.
I have to deal with it. I even had people say to me, like, just have a child, and then your concentration will be on your child, not on the man. And I'm thinking, how does that make it go away? Like, so you have a child, and the cheating goes on. But for me, at some point, I became numb to the cheating. Like, okay, I saw it as being normal when it's not meant to be so. But like I said, I could take anything. But having a child on me without telling me, I felt really betrayed. Like, I felt like this person would say, I love my wife, I love my wife. Or how do you love someone and you hurt them so deeply?
I wonder.
So where is he now? Where are you now in the relationship?
I filed for divorce.
When did you file?
3 months ago.
What is he saying? Is he accepting it, or what is he saying?
He's not accepting it. I think it feels like it's going to be like one of those days where he will come out and, say something, and everything will be under the carpet, and would have to take pictures and form couple goals again for the media, for the ground. But no, I think women needs to know when to draw the curtain.
Let me ask you a question. Me playing devil's advocate. Could it be that he was just trying to have a child of his own?
After three, after you've had three from three different women,
already.
then you got married.
So it wasn't just a one-off. See me defending somebody here.
Yeah. So then you got married, and you
Okay, you
think
already had 3 kids before you married him.
he had two before he had two. Then there was one on the way when we're about to get married.
Oh,
Which I I was like, because you didn't tell me about that other one, I would accept the two into our home. But that other one, you could look after her from afar, but don't bring her into my home. Then a year ago, and this is really funny because by my calculation, the time he came out to stay to Nigeria to beg his wife to come back home, he already had another woman pregnant. So how could you do that?
Wow.
How could you come out to tell Nigerians to beg a woman to come home when you've done something that crazy?